Okay everyone, today is certainly an interesting day, and we did get a bunch of news regarding All-Star Battle R. But yeah, there was this Japanese video posted on YouTube that's supposedly a leak. Vish talked about it, and in the video we see Tooru, our main man, the GOAT himself. But the true question is what the person in the video was talking about, because sadly I don't know Japanese, so the person could have been saying anything. He could have been saying, "You losers who wanted Tooru in the game will be gently weeping," or something like that. But judging by the comments, which are way easier to translate, it does seem that Tooru may have not been added to at least the base game, which is honestly disappointing, and I wish there could be something to stop that. But remember everyone, we do have to be cautious about the leak as a whole. It could definitely be fake since it's literally just some Japanese person saying stuff. The channel itself seems to have posted leaks about other games too. Whether or not these are legitimate, I really can't say. And then again, the video could have had the person show their qualifications and all that to show that these leaks are in fact legit. But then again, I don't really know Japanese, so I couldn't tell you any of that. All that matters is that Tooru was mentioned, so this could either be very upsetting or amazing. Though there is something strange, and that's regarding the second time Tooru was mentioned, where there were question marks around his name. This really confuses me about what exactly is happening with Tooru in the game. I theorize that the second time mentioned, they could have been talking about how Tooru isn't in the box art for the game, or what the future holds for Tooru about being an ASBR. Maybe that would mean that Tooru is actually just gonna be DLC. I mean, who knows, maybe he won't even be in the game in the first place. But like I said before, it's pretty hard to figure out, and this could be all fake in the first place. But yeah, if Tooru is in the game, that would be amazing. And I hope for more Jolyne characters to fit their way through into the game. I'm hoping for at least one more character who could literally be anyone, whether it be Jobin, or Damo, or Rai, or Yasuo, or they may even go the easy route with Joshu. I'd be fine with really anyone, but honestly, if the game just had Josuke and Tooru, I'd probably be a bit weirded out depending on how much DLC actually makes it into the game. Like if it's like 10 or something, then yeah, we definitely need a third Jolyne character. But if it's just like 5, then yeah, I'm fine with just Josuke and Tooru. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. But here's a more definitive thing about the leak. We now know that Ghiaccio may have been leaked to be in All-Star Battle R. In fact, Ghiaccio, Pesci, and Prosciutto are all shown to be in the box art for All-Star Battle R. Now, I'm pretty sure Pesci was a stage hazard in the original All-Star Battle, so this could mean a few things. That Pesci is going to be a full playable character in the game along with Ghiaccio and Prosciutto, or that Ghiaccio is also going to be a stage hazard, and for some reason stage hazard characters are going to show up in the character graphic. I don't see why they would do the second option, because that's literally misleading people on who might be in the game. So I think it's highly likely that Pesci and Ghiaccio are going to be playable characters in the game. Not only do we have these 3 characters, but supposedly Trish is also in this image, just cut off, and is in the far top right of the original image that has been cropped for the video. So this means that we could be getting Ghiaccio, Pesci, Prosciutto, and Trish added to the game. Now, I'm pretty sure you all remember, but Trish and Prosciutto were leaked all the way back when, I'm pretty sure when the game was first announced, or within the first few months of that. So yeah, now we know that Ghiaccio and Pesci are also leaked. So it's just funny that basically all the part 5 characters are getting leaked if this really is legit. Personally, I actually really like Ghiaccio. He's my second favorite member of La Squadra behind Melone, and I do think his stand could work pretty well in a fighting game, and that he could be really fun to play as. Pesci, I honestly think could have stayed as a stage hazard. I don't really see the purpose of honestly wasting a slot for him. And Trish definitely deserves to be in the game, just like straight up. But I think a lot of you know what's gonna happen right now, so that's why I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. Why add Ghiaccio and not another part 5 character? Yeah, another Golden Wind character. Like, oh, I don't know, the actual boss of La Squadra that 3 of these characters come from. Like, I feel like it would be really obvious to add Risotto, especially obvious to 9.9% of my audience subscribed to my channel. It's actually funny how in a group of 7, technically 9, but Sorbet and Gelato are kind of nothing characters, as in we don't really know what they could do. You would think that the literal leader of the group would be their first choice, or at least their second choice from the group has someone who's like really popular of them for some reason, are the leader. And in fact, 2 out of those 3 come from the same exact battle in the series. Actually, now that I think about it, if Prosciutto and Pesci end up as a duo, like, you know, Ice Climbers and Smash Bros, just like 2 characters in one, that would actually be pretty cool. You know, it'd be interesting to see their dynamics and all that. Well, actually, I hope they do that, with Prosciutto and Pesci being the same characters sharing a slot. That would be really cool. But not only is there no Risotto in the game, but we don't even have Abbacchio, which I feel like a lot of people are mad about, but to be honest, I don't really mind it. I don't really see how Abbacchio could work that well in a fighting game. I know it was in a section in my 50 character video, but that was really just a stretch. I think Abbacchio could work well as some type of support for another character or a stage hazard. But then I remembered that they added Mariah to the game of all characters, so honestly, Abbacchio fans, you're right. My guy definitely deserves that spot in the game. I really do wish he was in the game. Maybe him and Risotto could be DLC, since literally out of every main character, Abbacchio is the only one in Golden Wind who isn't in All-Star Battle R, but it does make sense for him to be the last one out of all of them, to be honest, since he's like the only one who isn't offensive at all. But yeah, it's pretty unfortunate that Abbacchio might just be a season pass character and sort of got the end of the stick here. Same with Risotto, so I really hope they are characters in the season pass, as long as it doesn't sacrifice some Jolyne reps, you know what I'm saying. On another note though, there is going to be some All-Star Battle R demo at EVO this year. That's pretty hype, and maybe that means that next year the game could even be able to be played in EVO, which would be really amazing for the future scene. As amazing as this secret I found out for Josuke Higashikata, the part 4 one.